Our Sunrise Smart Start starting with a fire in Honeoye Falls, an apartment building heavily damaged by flames overnight. Firefighters responded to Pine Trail just after midnight. No injuries have been reported, though officials say some people have been displaced as a result of those flames. The cause of this fire is still under investigation. Well, no suspects are in custody after 3 people were shot in Rochester, including a 3-year-old child. This is a follow-up from yesterday. It happened on Glendale Park in the city near Fulton Avenue around 1:30 in the afternoon. That child is being treated for non-life-threatening injuries. There were 2 other victims, both in their 20s, also with non-life-threatening injuries. Investigators say it was a domestic issue that led to this triple shooting. For the latest, as it develops, and a full statement from Rochester Mayor Malik Evans, head to our website, rochesterfirst.com.
Today will be SUNY Chancellor Jim Malatras' last day in the position. Last month, Malatras announced his resignation after reports of text messages and emails were made public by State Attorney General Letitia James. Those messages were reportedly sent to former Governor Andrew Cuomo's high-ranking staff about Lindsey Boylan, the first woman to publicly accuse the former governor of sexual harassment.
Well, as folks get ready to head out the door this morning, you got to put a checklist together, right, Christine? You got to know what you need, and what you go with this morning may not be what you need this afternoon, right?
Yeah, today is definitely going to be one of those days where if you forget things like the gloves or the extra earmuffs that you maybe might go without normally, you might regret it by the end of the day. Your morning checklist does include things like the light jacket and the heavy jacket. I would definitely kind of pack both, especially once we get towards the end of the day. Boots, just because we might be seeing those wet roads, a few snowflakes as well. But the hat and the gloves, those 2 little extra things might come in handy, or they will come in handy, especially once we get towards the end of the day. So out the door, make sure you've got all those things with you. Everything you need to keep warm, because temperatures are only going to continue to drop into the 20s, into the teens by noon. It will definitely be a very different feel, and especially if you're heading out tonight, definitely plan on experiencing those bitter cold wind chills with those winds gusting at times as well. So bundling up for the cold is definitely going to be something that we do not just tonight and today, but into a lot of the weekend as well. So heads up for that. Make sure you are prepared for the cold there.
Yes, getting prepared now. Christine, thank you so much. Let's check the roads again now with a look at our sunrise traffic. As we mentioned just a few minutes ago, an accident in Rochester at this hour. It is on Scioto Street at Woodward Street. We have a crew on scene gathering information, and we will bring you more on that accident as it comes in. In the meantime, looking at 390, 490, 590, and a live view of the thruway here as well. No issues to speak of there, so if you are heading out right now, should be a fairly smooth commute. To the latest on COVID-19 this morning, quarantine guidance is changing for students statewide, but there are concerns about how it could impact high school sports and other extracurricular activities.
Yeah, students 12 and up that have not received a booster and have been exposed to COVID will not be eligible to participate in after-school events for 5 days, according to state health officials. However, if a student is exposed and does not test positive, they can still attend classes as scheduled. Local leaders say more uniform guidance is needed, especially for sporting events that cross county lines.
As you know, there are competitions and meets and so forth that cross boundaries. So we want to have consistency.
Well, I think, what's going to be important is making sure that we communicate this. So that's the tricky part.
County Executive Adam Bello says Monroe County will be adopting this new guidance. It is unclear whether surrounding counties will adhere to these new rules.
With over 2,400 new COVID cases reported during an update yesterday in Monroe County, local leaders are now ramping up their testing efforts. The county has purchased an additional 1 million at-home COVID tests that will be distributed next month. Health officials say a large amount of new cases are coming in as a result of those at-home tests. Over 750,000 of those tests were ordered last month before the holidays.
The COVID testing site, the Center for COVID Control, is closing. That decision released by the company yesterday after reports to the Better Business Bureau about the company's practices nationwide.
This site provides free same-day rapid tests along with PCR testing. Some people reported getting false results or no results at all. The Mount Hope location in Rochester will stop operation for, quote, additional staff training and education. The center says it does plan to open back up later this month.
The Australian government has canceled Novak Djokovic's visa for a second time, saying the world's top tennis player, who is unvaccinated, may pose a risk to the community. The tennis star now risks deportation from the country. Earlier this week, an Australian court ruled Djokovic could remain in the country and released him from immigration detention. He will not participate in next week's Australian Open. Well, time now to go inside the huddle, this time with football. Bills fans have waited all week for Saturday night, and now the big day almost here. When Josh Allen and the company take the field tomorrow against the Patriots, it will be the third time these two teams meet this season.
Cannot wait for this one. Temperatures, as we've talked about, expected to be in the single digits at kickoff. When these teams met in Orchard Park back in December, it was chilly that night too. The big story then, though, was the wind gusts up to 55 miles per hour. Now, Bills coaches and players say the game plan this time around will stay the same, despite the anticipated bitter cold.
I believe in getting out where you're going to play the game is to be in that environment as much as you can, all the while not trying to put too much physiological stress on the players too early in the week, and trying to balance that as well.
I think it's so funny how we try to find a narrative in these weeks and stuff. I mean, look, the weather's completely out of our control, and who gives a if it's cold? Let's just play football. You know what I mean? Like, if it's 4 degrees, if it's 9 degrees, if it's 20 degrees, it doesn't matter. Let's just play the game.
Well, locally, Iron Smoke Distillery in Fairport is getting ready for tomorrow night's big playoff game. The distillery has casks of bourbon that have been stored since 2016, branded with the team's logo. Owners of Iron Smoke say the barrels will only be opened if the Bills beat the Patriots. Pressure on. The distillery is also hosting a pregame party tomorrow at 3 p.m.
All right, so we'll see what happens there. In the meantime, we are getting you ready all day tomorrow and all night for the big game. Catch Countdown to Kickoff from 5 to 6. Then Buffalo Kickoff Live, 6:30 to 7:30, live in Orchard Park. And then, of course, it's the game itself. Kickoff, 8:15. You'll only see it right here on Channel 8 WROC. And, of course, tune in to Buffalo Postgame Live as well as we talk about the Bills' big win, right?
Yeah, and we've been talking a lot about how those going to the game, while they are troopers, they're definitely going to have to dress very, very warm, Christine, because temperatures could get to be around 0 degrees. Yes.
Layers and layers.
And maybe more layers.
Yes,
snow pants.
Yeah. Really anything that you can muster up to keep warm if you're planning to head out to the game is going to be the best advice here. We've got potentially, the coldest game that the Bills will be playing in history, at least since the 90s here. We've got kickoff temperatures right at 4 degrees, 10 p.m. at 5. It will feel like several degrees below 0, so that cold temperatures, not only the fans will be feeling, but the players as well. As you can see, temperatures dipping well into the single digits, and this starts as early as this morning. You can see by the time we get to later on today, we will feel like the single digits and feeling just around 0. So if you are planning to maybe head out tonight, all the layers will definitely be some good advice there. We quickly drop below 0 once we get into through our Saturday morning. So just some cold weather tips to keep in mind for everybody here. If you don't have to be outside, maybe just try to limit the amount of time you do have to be. And if you do go outside, make sure you got on those layers, as we've been talking about, the hats, the gloves, the coats, all of that good stuff. And also check up on people, check up on pets that are sensitive to the cold. Also, your car battery could definitely might be a little bit sensitive to the cold, as it starts to not really work so well when you get temperatures of this caliber. So just some tips there. We'll take one last quick check of your satellite and radar this morning. As you do head out the door, you will more than likely run into a few snowflakes. This cold air that we've been talking about, and that is slowly moving in, will eventually start to spark up these snowflakes. Should be relatively low impact, though, throughout the course of the day. What we are tracking, though, besides the light snow showers, the wind chill advisories in effect for that cold air, is winter storm watches in effect. They've been issued this morning because we are anticipating the chances to see some strong, widespread snow, not this weekend, but once we get into Sunday night into Monday. And you can see we've got a lot of colors on our map here with portions of the Midwest already already starting to see the heavy snow and all of the impacts that come with that as well. So winter storm warnings in effect for those folks there. We will definitely be watching as we start to increase the likelihood of that widespread heavy snow. Definitely pay attention to the forecast tonight. I am sure to bet you that we will be having a better idea of how much snow we could anticipate. Definitely looks like several inches, though, once we get to that point, guys.
Hey, before we go, I do want to mention, check out Allie's dress and Christine's dress. We are ready for the Bills tomorrow.
We came prepared here on Sunrise. Thank you so much for watching News 8 on Sunrise.
Our next update in 30 minutes, CBS Mornings, is up next. Have a great day.
Follow News 8 wherever you are on RochesterFirst.com, Facebook, Twitter, and on our app for news and weather.